back finally with one of our last events for the year. This is the BOLT.FUN Awards. I have Dahlia here with me. Hey, Dahlia. Yes, Dahlia came on as our community manager because it's something that is really important for us to keep fostering this community and offering support for people and all that. And yeah, I'm excited for what we have in store for 2024. But before we get to that, we need to close off this year, right? And we have a new feature that we kind of developed, and it's for badges on the BOLT.FUN platform. It's gonna be deployed soon, and then you'll be able to see some of the output of what we're talking about today. Now, why did we develop this? We developed these badges because we realized that it's important to give recognition to people in the community, those people who are building towards their dreams, building the next generation of innovation that's gonna pave the way for mass adoption in the ecosystem, for people who are solving problems for themselves, for people who are starting businesses, and elevating their economic situation or just freedom alone. It's important that we encourage and support one another. So without further ado, I will do the little intro slide thing. Give me a second. Let's get this on. Let's get it on. Oh, okay. Second, I screwed that up. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing is to, let's see. Actually, let's see the chat. We have Renee in the chat, Roland, Saunter. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Resolver team's there. Renee again, Christoph. Hey guys. Really appreciate it. I kind of screwed up my slides, so give me a second to just get it back. Close out the tabs. All right. Yes, the BOLT.FUN Awards, right? This is the Legends of Lightning edition. Next year, we're going to be doing this on a monthly basis, ideally, where we're going to be giving recognition to people in the community for the various things that they've been doing. And we're going to be handing out like these special badges. Some badges will come with something, maybe a t-shirt. Some badges may come with sets. But the most important thing that they come with is recognition for your hard work. The profiles that we have on BOLT.FUN, if you look back at the work that you've been doing at our tournaments, this is effectively your proof of work. Yeah, this is just our way of showing some recognition to you. All right, I know everyone's kind of waiting. This will be a short one. We'll keep it short and sweet. All right. First off, though, for the BOLT.FUN Awards, we need to always thank Daddy Fulger. Daddy Fulger is the one that is enabling a lot of this to happen. They sponsored our first Legends of Lightning, and this is the second one as well. And we really have no way to do it without those sponsorships and stuff. So thank you so much, Fulger Ventures, the entire team over there, Michele, Filippo, Oleg, of course, and everyone else who works over there. If you're looking to turn your hackathon projects, your tournament projects into a startup, they're super smart people. They invest in some of the most amazing companies in the space. Please check them out. All right, so our first set of awards that we're going to be giving out is to the various communities that were participating during the tournament. And since the beginning, I said in our last stream that it was very important that we kind of like connected the various communities. Even though we're a virtual space, it's important that we connect the various communities together because you can't really see everything that's happening. You know, we kind of like miss the human interaction sometimes, and in your your local spaces, a lot of cool things are getting done. I'm in the Hub 21. Oh, which way? This way. Hub 21 in Belgrade here. That's our community space that we share with BOLT.FUN and Peak Shift and stuff. And it's just nice because I could go out there and talk to some Bitcoiners, and anytime I have a issue, you know, they can help me. And yeah, it's just nice. And I imagine it's the same for the other communities around the world. It's nice to be in a physical space, and you know, trying to figure out who buys the coffee and stuff like that. So all these communities have been popping up, and I'll go through some of them now. So we had the ATL BitLab. That crew came in so hard at this tournament, and also in Australia as well. They were having events on like pretty much every weekend for like the past 8 weeks at BitLab. There's a bunch of people who were at their first hackathons, you know, participating in Legends of Lightning and stuff like that. So it's really nice that we got the support from that community over there in Atlanta. And they're also connected to like the TabConf crew and stuff. They've been super helpful and supportive in what we're doing. So by the way, all these badges that you see, the hexagons there, they're all going to be on your profiles after we make the deployment, and we'll be awarding them to any of the projects in Legends of Lightning, which are part of those communities. So yeah, we're going to be distributing those later today. And yes, I saw a bunch of messages as well, because people were asking if there are Noster badges, and yes, they are Noster badges. These badges were also designed by Lana, our designer here. She's off today, but they're all custom built, no ChatGPT here. We made it with hands. Another amazing community and conference that we collaborated with this year was Satcon. This one happened in Brazil. The teams there came out really, really strong, really amazing work by Lucas and everyone else for setting up the conference. We want to award you guys as organizers, but also as makers in the from the Satcon hackathon. We want to award you this nice, awesome badge here. Another community that participated in the hackathons, I was looking at the videos recently because I didn't have much time to go through it, was Adopting Bitcoin. And there was like a whole stage at Adopting Bitcoin 2023 in El Salvador. Alex was doing the whole presentation. I didn't even know what was going on, but it was amazing to see that kind of like BOLT.FUN, Legends of Lightning, was able to be there at the conference and getting presented, and the projects were pitching and stuff like that. So really amazing work by Noer, Pretty Flacco, and the whole Galoy and Blink team there. And obviously the makers in El Salvador. And it's great to see also like a lot more like local makers coming up from El Salvador as well. I think that's super important to try to, foster more local developments and whatnot, more local developers, designers, etc. Because then they could solve their own local problems, right? The Indonesian Bitcoin conference, actually a friend of mine told me he was in Bali a little bit before the conference was announced, like I think sometime last year, and the Bitcoin ecosystem wasn't really popping off and stuff as much. And just by setting up this conference, it felt like everyone got super excited. All the Bitcoiners came out of their holes or whatever to attend the conference. Dea did an amazing job organizing this, and there was like a load of projects getting submitted on that track as well. Really amazing work to everyone there, and really great to see the island of Bali not just being a shitcoin fest. Because actually I think one of the first villas or something in the world was that was sold for Bitcoin. It was in Bali, so they have quite a long history of Bitcoin over there. TabConf, also, that was another conference, hackathon. The guys at BitLab organized this with the TabConf team. And yeah, we want to give a special badge out to those folks as well who were hacking and building during Legends of Lightning. All right, so that is it for the, in a second, that is it for the community badges. We are going to be now giving away some special Legends of Lightning badges. And as you know, we had 4 different badges, awards for various projects. We've already crowned the champions, the legend and the runners up, right, already. These awards will be going to other projects that have shown like really important promise in the various categories that we're showing off here. So the P2P Award, project that best integrates P2P technology, for example, like Hole Punch or Noster. Of course, all the rage these days are Noster, so I didn't see any Hole Punch ones. But for that project, Dalia, drum roll. Split Sats, you win the P2P Award for Legends of Lightning. Amazing work. I'm very interested to see what you guys do with this group splitting prism kind of thing. And contacts. I have to be honest, contacts are something that I've been ranting about for years. We need it in Bitcoin applications because most financial applications, they already have some kind of concept of contacts. It just like, it's important for the UX, right? It's important for the UX of the, what do you call it? Of payments at the end of the day, right? You don't want to be paying to like random addresses, but also those are like, you also want this to be done in a kind of like privacy preserving way. So I hope to see more developments on the privacy side of things. It's very interesting how they mix the contacts list with Noster and like split the bills between people. For settlement, there's business applications as well as like peer-to-peer personal applications of this. So amazing work, Split Sats. If you guys want, you can always pop in the StreamYard. I think everyone should have the links. So yeah, just pop in and if you want to say a few words, I'll give you like some kind of, like maybe we'll get these, we should maybe get these things like embroidered and then you could like stick it on your, actually that would be cool. Walter. Yeah. What's up, Walter? You muted. Nadia. Walter's muted. I don't know. You can't see it. Oh, he's back.
Can you hear me?
Back.
Loud and clear.
Hi, Jones. Thank you very much.
No worries. Amazing work. How do you guys feel about winning this P2P award? You have to give your acceptance speech now. Okay, so I'm coming up. Here's the envelope.
Yeah, I think that peer-to-peer applications are really needed nowadays. So SplitSats tries to solve a problem that everyone in the world could have, that is financial coordination between friends. So we integrated the contact list because we think, as you said, that is important to pay first the friends. So we integrated it with Noster by basically using a contact list of the followers that I'm following. So basically our common friends that we are each other's. And we integrated also Nostr Wallet Connect. And in my opinion, in the future, we should integrate also Bitcoin Connect because basically it allows you to connect to different Lightning wallet. And in my opinion, this application could solve real problems, and we are focusing on completing it. Basically, also the financial coordination, because it's important also that the app, since it's peer-to-peer, needs to be privacy oriented. So we don't have any server for that, and the communication between people inside SplitSats are encrypted. So basically, users send serialized Nostr events encrypted with a direct message, and only the members inside the group can see the transaction and the bills that they do it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I would push back on one thing. I should just shut my mouth, but like this is just something that's important for the ecosystem, I think. Although you as the application builder aren't running the server, a server is there. So we have to, it's an interesting network that Nostr has, but we also have to keep that in mind and be realistic about that. And
yeah, that's true. That's true. Since that, we would like to integrate hole punch technologies because it's completely peer-to-peer instead of Nostr that still have some centralized point of failure. Of course, are the relays. So if we, for example, create a relay, that could be a centralized point of failure. So
yeah,
all would be really a good technology to integrate in split sets.
yeah, and local storage, very important as well, right? I think it's important to store some of this locally because, if all of the relays get banned and stuff like that, at least you're able to continue that.
That's also a technical problem since, of course, people can go offline. So you also need to create a protocol in order to sync groups and bills between friends when they come back online. It's similar to Bitcoin, a Bitcoin node. So when you come back, you need to sync the blockchain.
Exactly. I'm very excited to see what the future of the team and the product ends up being. I think like seeing you guys from like the very beginning and how Nadia came on there with like a boom business stuff, and I got some comments that people very much like the competitive analysis thing that you did as well. It was a nice presentation of that. So I'm very excited to see what you guys are doing. We try to promote sustainability in the space, and we hope you continue working on this. And make sure you check in with us. And the community is watching. The community is watching. Right.
Cool. Thank you very much.
No worries. I shall continue now. Okay, who else we got on here? Who else is? Okay, so that's P2P, right? Next up, we got the UX Award. The UX Award. Okay, UX Award. Right. So, which project, obviously, besides the legends and stuff like that, that made Lightning more usable? There was a team that had some very, very sleek designs. Some very sleek designs, some great marketing material and stuff like that, and it just seemed like the kind of quality that we want products and stuff to go out within the space. And that team is Kumli Wallet. All right. So if the Kumli team is around, let me know. But the Kumli team, they built a bunch of like tools and stuff like that for merchants and stuff as well. These kind of like management dashboards and like all those like smaller pieces are super important in onboarding. And I think that it's we tend to always go on the consumer route of like, we're building like this UI for the consumer. But even in Nostr, like, SplitSats or like with any of these Nostr apps, we need to have like management interfaces and stuff as well. So it's really cool to see what the Kumli team did. If they're around, you could come on and say some words. But I'll be moving on now, I guess, just to be a little quick. All right, Education and Community Award. Now, one of the teams that just did, I kind of mentioned it before, they just did an amazing job at like bringing their community together. And it really embodies what we try to do with BOLT.FUN and what we try to encourage. It's like, sorry, brain fart. Of like connecting the local and the virtual spaces. This project embodied all of that within their community, but also the project itself is a very interesting tool for communities, and that is Abbott. So this AI assistant Very cool AI assistant. Oh, and in the meantime, we have Bram. Bram, what's up, Bram? Can you hear me? Oh, and in the meantime, we have Bram. Bram, what's up? Bram, you got to mute the YouTube. Okay, there we go. You got to mute the YouTube. Still no. Can you mute the YouTube? Okay, it's good now. You got to... Nope, YouTube is still on. You could unmute now?
I think I got it now.
Okay, perfect. How are you doing, Bram? No, you can't hear. Okay, just make sure everyone mutes there. How are you doing, Joseph?
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Can you hear? Yeah, loud and clear. Everyone mutes there.
Hi guys.
Hey, can you hear?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks for recognizing our dedication to making Lightning user-friendly.
Yeah. Do you have any tips on how you were able to like your strategies for UX and stuff like that? You definitely have a very good designer on the team.
Thank you. Okay, so basically our goal was try to make the experience of send, receive, spend Satoshis something similar to other digital experience that you may have in your day-to-day, but also real experiences. And that was like our approach. And we think with this strategy, we can involve more our friends and family.
Okay. Very fair, very fair. I hope also that we get some Breeze non-custodial stuff in there as well. I know it's on your roadmap, but you were talking about it. If you need any connections with the team over there, we're one of the judges, Roy. He's a good friend. So yeah, just let me know and we'll try to help out as much as possible. I hope you continue sharing your experience and continue building in public so we can follow along. But yeah, amazing work.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. All right, so that was Kumli Wallet and Abbott, right? Now we got the BiFi Award, BiFi. We did have some legends who did some amazing BiFi related things, but this for this project, actually, I'm going to tell you the project. The winner for the BiFi Award is Minimaxis, right? AI for Bitcoin Miniscript. And so a few years ago, I was talking with to folks in the Bitcoin design community, and we were trying to figure out how we communicate things like the Bitcoin transaction. And what I started to realize is that, in Web3 world, we're always talking about smart contract this, smart contracts that. I propose we now beefy, right? Smart contract this, smart contracts that, and it kind of takes the mind space away from Bitcoin because they're like, well, Bitcoin doesn't have smart contracts. Well, things like we're seeing things like what people are doing with ordinals, what people are doing with DLCs. And these are pretty interesting, complex things that people are doing with Bitcoin that the rest of the world didn't imagine that was possible before. And I think there's a lot more work that needs to go into this space of Bitcoin scripts and make it more user friendly and making it having sanity checks and whatnot in it. And I really hope to see Breno and team. Hello, Breno.
Hey, really
on this mission
nice.
of making.
Thank you so much.
Yes, one of the reasons why I felt that this fit well in for the BiFi award, it's because of all the potential kinds of scripts that you can generate from it, right? Whether it's multi-sig or who knows what this mixture of AI plus Bitcoin script comes to. So yeah, you got some words?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank you. I think that there's a lot of brain power that is being drained by shitcoin projects, and with Minimaxes, I hope we can get them back and we make it really fun and easy to do it, to make projects in Bitcoin.
Okay, I just had a brain fart idea. Okay, so you could generate the script, right? You can generate the script, this AI thing, but then potentially you might be able to even generate a UI for interacting with it.
Yeah, it's in the roadmap.
Yeah, okay, I didn't see that part, but okay, I thought I invented it myself, but that's amazing.
Yeah, it's in the long run, of course, like Miniscript's the low hanging fruit, but in the long run, you can, if we, I hope we can, but you can just say, I want to do a Bitcoin wallet that does this, and this, and it creates a template, and you say, okay, change this, change that, and you can interact in English to do whatever you want.
Yes, obviously, this is like one of those projects that where it can, it could go very badly, right? So it's very important that you talk with the security folks. We know a few people in the community. Again, keep posting about it if you have any challenges and stuff that you want to that you run into. There's we're very well connected in the space with experts and stuff like that. So let us know, and we'll see if we get you some audits or some feedback or whatever we can. But thank you so much for your participation during the tournament. This is not the end. We're going to be giving awards throughout next year, every month, for the top builders and makers in the community. So keep at it, and amazing work so far.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. Let's go on to the next one. Shall we get? Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. I think that was the last one. But okay, so we know about the legends already. We know about the legends. We have some special badges designed for Legends of Lightning Volume 2. So obviously the usual suspects: Bitcoin Connects, Resolver, and USDP by 10.10.1. You guys will be getting your very special maker badges attached to your profile later today. And I just want to thank you. Oh, we do have one more. It's been a long 2 months, guys. Relax. We do have one more, and it's not showing up here for some reason. If the teams, Resolver or Bitcoin Connect, or anyone wants to come up, or USDP wants to come on, please do. But the other badge that we have is for finishers. So in this long period of time just building, some people drop off. That's fine. Life happens, things happen. But I think it's important to also recognize the tons of projects which just kept on, and they came to the finish line and made their pictures or uploaded a video. And I know a lot of people were telling me that it's my wife's going to be happy, my partner's going to be happy, etc., that this is over and I'm out of hacking mode now. So this, at the end of the day, it's your dreams that you're building, and I'm very proud of everyone who has been able to make the sacrifice and bet on themselves to get over that finish line. We got Mr. Roland and Resolver from Bitcoin Connect and Resolver here. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah, good. Awesome to see all the badges. Those are sweet.
Yeah. It took months for us to design those things. I tell you that. We went
They're
through so
really
many
cool.
iterations. You're supposed to do the whole like walk up and be like, oh, I want to thank my mom and.
Yeah, my dog. Yeah, that bird that flies outside my window sometimes. They really pick me up. No, the team was awesome, and I'm just blown away by the community. Honestly, that's the coolest part about this.
Oh, we got Philip here too.
Hey guys.
Philip. It is commemorated now in badge form, which you can also claim on Noster.
I was so. Did we get one from last one as well?
We want to do this. Yeah, because I think you guys were finalists last year as well. So yeah, like it'll take some time to design like the backwards one. We ideally want to go all the way back to our first Shock the Web. Even when the platform at that time, like 2 years ago, it was so crap. I mean, I'm not saying it's great now, but we're trying. And I think for our first hackathon, we had like 20 people join, but it was cool.
I just want to give a little anecdote. I was dropping my son off at school this morning, and for whatever reason, when I have my Noster client on my phone open in the background, and I'm connected to Bluetooth on my car, it'll show on the display like HTTPS, and then like Noster address for whatever had been streaming. And my son was like, "Oh, what's that? What's Noster?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, explains like unstoppable communications, right? You can't stop it, you can't delete it." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this weekend you guys won, and Mr. Johns Bahari was talking about Noster." And I was like, "Yep, you got it. Let's go."
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. So again, just thanks for the platform. Thanks for giving us this, the heat and the fire we needed to create, and really keep us going, because we're,
Okay.
The Resolver team is planning our next competition. We're going to try and keep the momentum moving here. So excited.
You're getting me to like well up here, like relax, man. Like, appreciate it, everyone. I don't know. Walter, do you want to say some words before we hop off?
I want to congratulate to all the members and the makers in this hackathon. Also to organizers, so BOLT.FUN and Fulger for organizing this. It's very important for the community, from the Bitcoin ecosystem. So my opinion is important, the competition, but also the coordination and collaboration between teams. So we are here for the same purpose. So let's continue building, and congratulations to all.
Yeah, big up Dalia, our new community manager. Big up Marina for like really, helping out, running a bunch of these stuff in the background, and the tournament. Philip is just coming in clutch all the time. Yes, Philip, let's go. I love it. Disappointed we didn't meet in Vienna though, but anyway. Also, big up to MTG Mohammed, amazing developer. He's kept the platform up and online for the past 2 years. Amazing work from him. I feel like I'm getting the award this time. No, but and also Lana, our designer. She designed all the badges and a bunch of UX stuff that she's doing with us. Also Anna as well. Anna's helping out with a bunch of operations, things that are happening in the background. And of course, all our sponsors, Fulger Ventures, Big Daddy. Thank you all. Thank you so much, makers. All of you guys, really, really appreciate it. I'll see you in January.
Congratulations.
Ciao, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.